I guess you love movies. I do too. Hi guys, and welcome back to another classic movie review. And it has been quite a long while since I did my last one. It's been months. The last one I did, I believe, was Bringing Up Baby, which was quite a while ago. And it's good to be back on the classic movie review segment. And today I'm going to be talking about a classic from 1951, starring Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, and that is The African Queen, directed by John Huston. Now, I'm a fan of Huston movies. I'm a fan of Bogart movies, as you can tell by the Maltese Falcon on Blu-ray and the Treasure of Sierra Madre on DVD. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to get the Treasure of Sierra Madre on Blu-ray in this country, which is very frustrating because it is an incredible movie. And if you have seen, I don't think I did a review of the Maltese Falcon, or did I? I can't remember. I think I did. Yes, I did. I did do a classic movie review of both of these films that I've been talking about. If you want to see them, definitely check them out. They will be on my channel in my classic movie reviews section on my playlist. So, what is The African Queen about? Well, The African Queen is about a sort of straight-laced English missionary who is living in Africa, somewhere in Africa. We'll never quite know where that is. However, her mission is burned down by forces being controlled by the German army during the World War I, and their mission to try and take most of Africa using guerrilla armies. And she ends up going on a mission, on a quest, with a gin-swilling boatman by the name of Altman, I think his name is, Ullman, something like that. And he's played by Humphrey Bogart. And their relationship grows throughout the film, and a romance ensues, while action and adventure also happen around them. So what did I think of The African Queen? Did I enjoy it? What did I think of it? So, obviously, the main things that I enjoyed in this movie were both Katharine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart's performances. They're both very good in this movie, and I enjoyed their performances a lot. Katharine Hepburn, this is sort of the first movie really where she goes into that sort of older woman, sort of a little bit sort of more, trying to think of a way to describe it. I can't think of a word right now, but there's a section of her career where she's more of the sort of stuffy, sort of upper class character, and this is the first movie really, probably one of the most iconic version of this sort of type of character that she plays is in The African Queen, and she really does a good job in this movie, and she's very good in the film. Humphrey Bogart gives a great performance again. Big fan of Bogart. This isn't one of his best performances by any means, but he definitely is a lot lighter in this film. This is a lot more of a humorous performance from him. He definitely, he isn't as heavy, his performances aren't as dark or complex, but this is definitely enjoyable, and Bogart does that equally as well as he does any other type of performance. The movie's well shot, directed, and it's fun. It's an entertaining movie. What I would say about The African Queen is it's a very innocent film. Anyone could watch this movie, nobody's going to be offended by it. It's just it's a great classic. It's definitely a simple story, and it's definitely a very accessible movie for anyone that just wants to watch an entertaining classic. Technicolor, Bogart, Hepburn, Huston. This is a solid, safe film. For anyone that wants to get into watching classics, this is definitely something that I think everyone's going to enjoy to some degree. I don't think there's really anything specifically to dislike about this movie. And I really enjoyed how the characters interacted. I really enjoyed how their relationship grew throughout the film. I think they have great chemistry. I think the movie's well directed. I think the performances are excellent. The only thing really you can say against The African Queen is that it is very simple. It has a very, thin plot, and it's really down to the performances, because this movie isn't exactly a complex movie. It isn't trying to talk about complex issues, or it doesn't really have much moral complexity within the movie. It has certain things about, preconceptions about alcoholism and stuff like that, and they're sort of opposites attract sort of situation, but other than that, in reality, this movie's a very simple premise about destroying an enemy ship, and about their journey there. And that's the whole part of the movie. It's about how their relationship grows, how they change as the movie goes along, and how they grow to, how their romance grows throughout the movie, and how their performances interact and change throughout the movie. And I really enjoyed that part of the film, even if it is a very simple story, and not anything groundbreaking. It's a simple story done well with great performances and great direction. And I definitely really enjoyed that movie, The African Queen, and that was some of the reasons why. Like I said, the only real negative towards it is the fact that maybe it's a little simple and a little straightforward and doesn't really do anything groundbreaking, but what it does do, it does very well. And I really enjoyed The African Queen, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So there you go, there is my review of The African Queen, a very short and sweet one today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, drop your comments down in the section below. Check out my reviews of the Maltese Falcon and the Treasure of Sierra Madre. Also, my first ever classic movie review was of Casablanca, also starring Humphrey Bogart, of course. If you really want to check that out, do so, but it's probably not as good as this video. It's not as high quality. Be interesting to see how much I've developed since then. Go check that review out if you really want to. Also, there's loads of other stuff on the channel, so While of Nightcrawler, got reviews of Deadpool and Han Solo spin-off movie out right now on my channel, so check those out if you would like. Loads of other classic movie reviews. And what are your favourite Humphrey Bogart film? Mine has to be Casablanca, personally. Treasure of Sierra Madre is right up there as well. What's your favourite Katharine Hepburn movie? What's your favourite John Huston movie? Let me know all of those things down in the section below. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.